Station 1. Jesus washes his disciples' feet.
It was just before the Passover festival. Jesus knew that the hour had come for him to leave this world and go to the Father. Having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. The evening meal was in progress, and the devil had already prompted Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot, to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his power and that he had come from God and was returning to God. So he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing, and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with the towel that was wrapped around him. He came to Simon Peter, who said to him, "Lord, are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus replied, "You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand." "No," said Peter, "you shall never wash my feet." Jesus answered, "Unless I wash you, you have no part with me."
The hour has come. Jesus bears the full weight of history on his shoulders. The days ahead are the worst of their kind, and his heart is set on what he was sent to do. But at this moment, he is surrounded by his own, and he loves them, this band of misfits and crooks plucked from the streets and shores of Jerusalem. He gave them his best in the last 3 years as they watched his love in action. From the hungry 5,000 fed to the dead man from Bethany he brought back to life. He washes their feet one by one. These feet, slow to follow and quick to jump ship, stubborn and stumbling. This act is a task reserved for the lowest of them all, and Jesus placed himself there. The filth in their souls is just about to seep out, but he's seen those, and his love did not ask to be met with perfection or cleanliness. He poured his life. He now has to empty it all. This is his love. In these final hours, his heart swells up to say,
"My children, I will be with you only a little longer. A new command I give you. Love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another."
They will know just how much I loved you when you love each other. Crowds followed Jesus everywhere he went. They could only hope to experience what the 12 disciples experienced, to be so close to Jesus. They spent every waking moment together in the last 3 years. They saw his marvelous works and heard his deepest thoughts. How close or far are you from God right now? Do you identify with the closeness the disciples enjoyed? Or do you feel like you're an outsider, just hearing about this man and wondering if what they say about him is true? He already knows you by name, but let's try this. Write a short prayer to God and make yourself known to him. Tell him what you expect to get out of the next stations, and ask that he reveal himself to you too.